So what is the overall general energy for this month for you, Cancer? Well, that is represented by the Beast card. And this is just more confirmation of the message that I received from my guides. And the beast represents for you to face your shadow, for you to face your demons, for you to conquer your demons, Like I said, this is the month. This is the month that you need to face yourself. You need to face your shadows. You need to face the truth about yourself, about others, about a situation. There's no better time than the present time for you to truly make some decisions, and to truly let go of what doesn't serve you any longer, so that you welcome what is meant for you, so that you welcome and so that you can be your most authentic self, Cancer. Okay, so how are you coming into the month of May, Cancer? Well, that is represented by the Hangman. Okay, so what this card is letting me know, and what I feel with this card, is that a lot of you are stuck. You're definitely feeling very stuck. You're feeling very trapped. You're feeling like you're just there, like deep down in your heart you want to move forward in your life, but you're just too scared. That's definitely it. You're too scared. You have a lot of fears, that are holding you back, and that are not really, they're not really letting you live your life at this point. I get the feeling that April was a very hard month for you, Cancer, and in this month, you're coming into this energy of just not knowing what to do, of not knowing where to go. And the only way that you're going to resolve this is by facing those fears, is by taming the beast within yourself, by facing your demons. Is the only way that you're going to move forward. It's the only way that you're going to be unstuck, that you're going to feel untrapped. It's by facing yourself. It's time for you to face the music, Cancer. It's the only way. There's no buts. There's no buts about it. The energy, the universe is forcing you highly. It's like really pushing you hard for you to face your fears, and for you to face the demons inside yourself, and work through them, and release them, and heal them, and move forward. Okay. Now, in terms of what your focus should be for this month, that's represented by the Eight of Pentacles card. Okay, so the message of the Eight of Pentacles is asking you to broaden your horizons. It's asking you to perhaps see things from a different perspective. It's also asking you to focus on just one thing. I know that sometimes it seems like you want to do a lot of things all at once, but this month you're being asked and you're being guided to just focus on one thing, on one particular thing. Just put all your focus on that. On the small things, focus on one thing, focus on one goal for this month. This card also represents the desire, to learn new things. So if you have been thinking of taking a course, or learning something new, or perhaps going back to school, or changing careers, or going back to school, so that you could change careers, perhaps this is definitely the month to do so. But focus on just one thing. Make sure that you focus on one thing that is going to help you, and that is going to bring you more stability in your life. Okay, more financial stability, just stability all around in your life. Okay, so what is it that you can expect happening this month, that it's new or unexpected? Well, that is represented by the Six of Cups. Okay, and the message of the Six of Cups is all about, being surrounded by love, and being surrounded by people that bring out the best in you, by people that help you feel young, that help you, have this attitude of being carefree, of not really worrying about things, of being present, just enjoying the moment and just living day by day. This is actually your card. This is actually, the card that represents you, water signs. And in this particular deck, as you can see, we have a couple. So what I'm getting with this card is that a lot of you are going to be reunited, with somebody, that you have feelings for. Whether whether you haven't been with this person in a long time, I get the feeling that you can possibly, be reunited this month, or that you are moving, the relationship forward, meaning that you are possibly that you're going to be more compromised with this person, or that you want to finally be in a space where you're ready to be with one person, or to be with this person, and that's it. You made your choice, and this is the person for you, and this is who you're going to be with. But it's all about, being in tune with your emotions. It's truly being in love, and being in love with your life and everything that surrounds you, So once you're able to face those demons, and once you're able to get unstuck, and once you're able to make a choice, and once you're able to, to decide what is it exactly that you want to do, and exactly what's best for you in your life, I get the feeling that you're going to be ready to move forward in a relationship with somebody, okay? Of course, you can't be in one relationship and try to be in another relationship, just letting you know. For some of you, if you are in karmic relationships, or if you are in a relationship with somebody but your heart is somewhere else, like I said, you have to get unstuck. You have to get out of the situation that you are in first. You have to heal, face your demons, and then once you're able to do that, then you can start fresh, with somebody else. Then you can start fresh, with the person that you. So what about your hopes or fears for this month, Cancer? Well, that is represented by the Queen of Swords, okay? So the Queen of Swords is somebody that is very honest, that they don't hold back, that they basically just cut through the bullshit. So this is somebody that is definitely going to help you face yourself. They're going to help you face, those fears. They're going to inspire you to, to be more in your truth. They're going to inspire you to finally come to terms, with a lot of things, and make a decision, make the decisions that are going to be best for you and not for everyone else. And she is there because, she is there, to help you choose between your hopes or your fears. Which ones are you going to choose? Are you going to stay stuck, or are you going to move forward, and are you going to live, the life that you are meant to live, the life that, that is going to help you be your most authentic self, okay? So what about potential outcome after this month? Well, that is represented by the Ace of Pentacles card, okay? So the Ace of Pentacles, it's all about, prosperity. It's all about, abundance. It's all about stability, financial stability, but stability with everything else in your life. The Ace is beginnings. It's starting new, starting fresh. So I do get the feeling that this month is, like I said, it's all about facing yourself. It's all about facing your fears, getting unstuck, getting, choosing between, an unhealthy situation, choosing between, getting rid of things that no longer serve you, getting away from situations that no longer serve you, whether that is relationship, work, career, whatever it is that is holding you back and that is not helping you be your most authentic self. This month is for you to do that, so that next month and going forward in your life this year, then you're going to be in a place where you're going to be more stable in every aspect of your life, and where abundance and prosperity is going to surround you, okay? So let's see what we have in terms of your love life for this month, Cancer. Yes. You're being asked to master your fears, okay? You're being asked to, to open up your heart, whatever it is that is closing you, whatever it is that is closing your heart, you're being asked to do that this month, Cancer. You are being asked to open up your heart chakra. Your heart chakra at the moment is very blocked, and it's because it's almost like you're living two different lives. You are living the life that other people want you to live. You are living, to make others happy, but you are forgetting about yourself. You are forgetting about you, and you are forgetting about what makes you happy, what's good for you, what is best for you. So this reading, I get the feeling that it's definitely, I'm picking up the energy of different people here. I'm picking up the energy of somebody that is very stuck, that they want to make a decision, but they're really not, they don't know what decision to make because because the fears and, their demons are taking over. And then we have the person that is really ready to to move forward in it, and that that they've made a decision, and that they know what they're going to pick. They know that they're choosing love. They're choosing love between love and their fears, and they finally chose love. So the question to you, Cancer, is which one are you going to be? Are you going to remain where you've been? Are you going to remain stuck? Or are you going to choose love over fear? It's definitely something for you to ponder this month, Cancer. So let's see what we have in terms of your overall health and well-being. Remember, this encompasses your body, your mind, and your soul. So the card that we have is an expectation card. And I get the feeling with this card is that, that once again, there's certain expectations you have that perhaps they're unrealistic expectations, or you are expecting too much from something in your life. And you are just trapped. Your life is trapped. You feel trapped. You feel like you're going in circles, and you're trying to get out of this situation, or you're trying to get of whatever situation is holding you back or is making you feel trapped. But I get the feeling that you're expecting too much, or you have certain expectations, or you have certain ideas of what you thought, or what you think life should be, but in reality, these ideas and these expectations are really holding you back. So, like I said, I really feel that that there's a lot of blockage going on in your life for the month of May, and the message is coming loud and clear. You have to face those fears, and you have to face the reality of those things, and kind of like start fresh, and face the truth, and face your truth, and not what everyone else is telling you how it is or how it's going to be. Okay. And lastly, let's see what you have to heal. What is it that you still have to heal this month of May, Cancer? Okay, so we have the self-love card. Okay. Yeah, so before we can give love to others, we have to give love to ourselves, and we have to believe that we're worthy of love, and we have to believe, that we deserve love. And it's definitely coming, it's coming loud and clear in this reading for you, Cancer, that you are being asked to think of yourself, is that you're being asked to put yourself first. So you need to heal those fears about love. You are being asked to heal those fears about not being worthy of love, of not being deserving of love. You are definitely, being asked, to open up yourself to love, but not how you expected love was going to be, or not how if you had a particular ideal of a person, or if you thought that the person that you wanted to be with, it's good on paper, let's say, but in reality, the heart wants what the heart wants. But In order for you to receive love from others, you have to give that love to yourself first. And you have to face those fears that are not helping you accept that love from others, that are keeping you from accept that love from others and from yourself mainly, because there are fears that are holding you back. There are fears, you don't feel worthy. You don't feel like you deserve love, and that you are too damaged to receive love. And that's not true, All the fears that we have that hold us back is they stem from our past, from when we were little, from our past lives. You just have to find the root of where these fears come from. Once you're able to find the root and face those fears and heal them and release them, I promise you that that you're going to be in a better space, Cancer. Okay.